Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 5x5 test tent with another unboxing video. This one is another new company to the channel. This is Barrina with the Growforce 10. Let's get into it. Alright, we got it hooked up and all ready to go. Look at that. Bad boy right there. The BG10. Barrina Growforce. So we got the driver and the dimmer and everything mounted there. Now, I will say there is some assembly required with this. As you can see too, it's kind of unique. It's a tri-folder. So it folds here and it folds here in both ways. And then you just fold them out. That part's super easy. The part that's a little bit harder is actually when you come to the driver. And the driver is connected to all these wires so that you can run the driver outside of the tent, which is awesome. It's really cool. Plenty of wires. A little bit awkward if you hang it inside the tent because you got to deal with all the wiring. But the big thing is none of this disconnects. It's all in a box, and these look like quick disconnect, but they're not. They're actually just like waterproof shields for some like some butt connectors in there, some splicers to hook the two wires together. So if you unscrew that, you're actually going to pull the splicers out. So you don't want to do that, but it definitely makes for an awkward setup a little bit because you got to deal with all those wires still attached to the driver. But I managed to do it. It does come with all the equipment to do it, of course, and it does come with a screwdriver because you do need to screw the box down to here, and you need to screw the driver down to here. So just a little bit of assembly required, not too bad. Took me like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Wasn't too bad at all. But let's take a look at the bottom here. See what we are working with. You can see we've got a 8-bar. Big fat 8-bar light. Looking great. Got some red. Looks like maybe we got some UV in there. Very nice, very nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that it comes with in the box. All right, this is what you get with your Growforce when you open the box. You've got the daisy chain cable here. It's just basically like a network cable. You get that. You get 2 rope ratchets, and these are metal gear on the rope ratchets, so they give you the good rope ratchets. You do get I had leftover, I don't know if these are extra or if they're just for this bar here or what, but I had some extra stuff there. And then of course they give you a nice little screwdriver. This bar, I had no idea what this bar was for. Like, I usually can open lights and I don't have to look at the manual or anything. I had to look at the manual for this one. Apparently this is like if you want to run the driver outside the tent, like if you want to set it on the floor or like on the ground or something, or if you want to set it on a surface, you prop this up and then you mount the driver plate to it right here, and then it'll stand the driver up so that it's not sitting on a flat surface and getting the driver too hot. So, I mean, pretty cool. I mean, that they include that option for those folks that want to run it outside and may want to, I don't know if you have a concrete basement floor and you may want to set it on the floor, you can. Pretty cool. And then, of course, you get the manual here. We'll take a quick look at that, just see what's inside. Give everybody a look at the manual if they happen to have lost theirs. You can stop and zoom in if you'd like. Kind of just everything that comes with it. It is a trifold, like I discussed before. Pretty easy to set up there. There's where I showed you the dimmer has to be screwed on there. Driver has to be screwed on as well. And then you hang it. Pretty easy there. No issues at all. Again, about hanging it, just about the rope ratchets, how to use them. There's what I was talking about with the driver stand. Crazy, huh? I'd never seen that before. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever seen that before. Pretty wild. But there's everything all hooked up. And then we've got the dimmer controls. And then how to daisy chain. Again, if you need to see this, just go ahead and pause. You got plant guide recommendation. And then the next couple pages is just like warnings and stuff. Don't like submerge it in your swimming pool. Or don't like pee on your plants and accidentally pee on the light. I know some people pee on your plants, man. You guys are gross. And then about us on the back there. Contact us. There we go. All right, let's get her hooked up and see what kind of par she pushes. All right, we've got the 4-corner par meter hooked up. Let's go ahead and kick that on now and see what kind of readings we get. This is at the lowest setting here. Pretty nice dimmer, actually. It's got a lot of different settings on it. Usually it's just like every 20. Oh, it's got it every 10. That's pretty sick. So we are looking at basically at the base here, it's as low as it'll go. We're perfect for seedlings and clones, like around 150, and that's to all the corners. You can fill this whole 5x5 with seedlings and clones as much as you want, wall to wall. Oh yeah, 325 in the middle. That's great. Very good. First test is actually nice. Really nice. So let's crank it up a little bit. See if we can get up to like the veg area. Wow, I really like how the dimmer feels. The knob's got a nice twist to it, and it clicks every little notch on there. It actually has a click for every little tiny notch. So 500, a little too high. Was talking and kept going. And I'm gonna say right around there. Dang, this thing's got a lot of power. Went a little too high again. Anyway, around 400. About 350 to 400. That's about right there. That's perfect. So that is right at 25%, it looks like, on the knob there. And the height here we're looking at is, of course, 25 inches. Let me get out the meter here. There we go. 25 inches off the deck. The sensors are about an inch tall, so it's a 24-inch canopy simulation, essentially. And we're looking at, about 422 watts right now to veg this whole 5x5 tent at about 350 to 400 par. Not too bad. Let's take a center reading. See how we look there. 742. We're already well into flower territory. This light is going to push. We're at 25%. This light's going to crush. Holy. All right. I see what we're working with here. I see where this is going. All right. So let's crank it up more. Let's get to like the base of flower, which isn't going to take much. I don't like to go under 600 for flower. And since this light's got plenty to give, man, let's just go with that. 650 and then like 600 even in the bad corner. Like this corner is getting a tiny bit of reflection, so it's kind of good. Those two corners are great. This corner is getting like almost no reflection at all. So this is why this one's the worst corner. But when you have this tent closed up, all four corners are going to be like those two back ones there. So 650 all the way around here. That would be excellent for flowering. And that's going to be on the dial here for those that are following along. That's going to be 55% on the dial. We're pushing 744 watts, it looks like. Hell yeah. And we're not even close to the end, man. This thing's going to cook. All right, so let's just see We're at 55. Let's see what 80 does. We'll kick it up to 80% there. So you can see. Right there, 80%. Let's see what that does. Dang, man. Wait, did I check the last one in the middle? I don't think I did. Let's go back to 55%. I do all this in real time, guys. I don't have like a bunch of cuts and editing a lot of times. I do this in real time. So if I make a mistake, you're going to see it. And hopefully I correct it. So there we go. 55. Let's take a center reading. Just in case I didn't. I don't remember if I did or not. Oh, no, I didn't. Because that's huge. Holy crap. 1340 in the middle already. That's huge. So you're 600 all the way in the corners. You're going to get fat nugs all the way in the corners. But then you're going to get massive colas in the middle at 1340. And that's at 55% on this light, guys. Holy. This thing is a beast. She's a beast. All right, so now let's go to 80%. Our original plan here. There we go. 80%. We are set. And now, dang, we're pushing 1,000 watts, 1,060 watts. Dang, man. 900. Basically 900 in the corners. I mean, the bad corner is 733, but like I said, no reflection there. But yeah, like 900 at 80%. What do you think the center reading is going to be? Nuts is what I think. 1733. Holy. Yeah, so this thing's a banger, man. This is a 5x5 tent. That's a big tent. That is not a small tent. And it's not easy for a single light to cover a 5x5 well. And this is covering it well. Like 900 in the corners, 1700 in the middle. That's killing the game right there. Killing the game. All right, so let's go the rest of the way. See if she's got anything left. Oh, I don't think she does. I think that last 20% there is nothing. All right, so there's 100%, and it didn't change, I don't think. Yeah, that looks exactly the same, like 1060. So yeah, like 80% is 100%. 80% is the new 100%. So that's how that works. So yeah, we're at the end here. That's awesome though, because this thing pumps, as you can see. Seriously pumps. So let's go ahead and get the spectrometer out. Get that fired up here. And we will take a spectral reading and see what we're working with. There we go. Zeroed out. And there we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a little double blue bump. All right, I see you there. Then we got a little bit of 740, big red spike. See, I like this type of spectrum where it's not a lot of the middle. I call it kind of like filler. You got a lot of red, a lot of blue. You got a double blue. You got the far red. Pretty damn nice. Really nice setup there. I dig it. Hell yeah. So that's pretty much it for everything here. Now we can just let it warm up for about an hour or so, and then we'll take the heat reading and go ahead and wrap it up. See you in a bit. All right, guys, we are back, and I've let it warm up for a couple of hours now. So let's take a look and see what we've got for some temperatures here. It's like a max of 182. Wow. Coming from the driver over there. That's probably one of the warmest drivers I've tested in a while, maybe ever. That's pretty warm. Driver's really putting in work. Bars are like 126. $130-ish. Yeah, that driver is really pushing. Wow. Crazy. So yeah, it's a really bright light. Like 1,000 watts is definitely going to take care of a 5x5. You can see it does a pretty good job of covering the tent physically too. And it is pretty easy to set up overall. And you can run the driver outside. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to take a look at this a little bit more, or maybe get one for yourself, click the links below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Until next time, happy growing.